Yeah, Nick, Doug Smith, the Toronto Star, just off to your left here. Were you sort of surprised by your team's passivity all night? They seemed very passive and not themselves in the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got outplayed, Doug, in just about every area we could get outplayed. Just in overall, physicality, energy, cutting, rebounding, passing, all that kind of stuff. I think we got thoroughly outplayed, and it's been a while. Right, it's been a while since I've seen this team play that way.
Scott Stinson, Post Media. Nick, what did you see from Embiid tonight that was different? I mean, you had Gasol on him. Gasol had done such a good job the previous 2 games. Did you see anything specific that?
Well, what did he end up with? 33. I mean, he got obviously the 3 ball going a little bit, and he got to the line 12 times. So it's 21 of his 33 out there. The biggest thing was he was carving out space right in front of the rim. I thought early in the game, and we were being as physical as we could, and he's ended up shooting a bunch of some free throws off that. So we're just gonna have to figure out a better way to get him removed from right underneath the basket somehow. That was the biggest thing in the 3 ball. But he was good. He played with great energy and great decision making. He was rolling really hard to the basket. When he looked us in the eye for his face-ups, he made most of those as well. And then when they kicked it out to him for a 3, he made those too.
Hey, Nick, Mike Grange from Sportsnet over here. I mean, I guess you can't play everybody for every minute, and you went really long with your starters in the 3rd quarter, and then they got away from you. Just that 3-minute surge to start the 4th. I mean, is there anything you can do, or?
Well, I think we got
guys
back.
Not making shots.
Well, I mean, there's a lot more things we can do better, Mike. Than I mean, listen, we can't let the shot making affect so many other parts of the game. There's pick a thing tonight, right? You can't. We didn't make shots. You're right, but pick anything else, right? But I think if I'm not mistaken, we had 3 starters on the floor to start the 4th. But it was just a bad run. I think again in the 2nd it was similar with 3 starters to start the 2nd, and that part of the game in the 2nd was some shot. We came down and got 3 or 4 wide open ones in a row and had got nothing to show for them, not even a 2 or anything. But and then they raced them back on us and scored them, and that was kind of busted that open early. But those first couple minutes of the 2nd and 4th were big, huge momentum swings in the game.
Tenny Samagi, Eagle News Philippines. What kinds of adjustments will you make for Game 4 to complement, for offensively to complement Kawhi Leonard's scoring?
Yeah, I think the first adjustment we're going to have to make is we're going to have to play a hell of a lot harder, right? And we're going to have to play a hell of a lot more physical. And if we don't do that, then the prettiest things that we decide to do offensively aren't going to matter much.
Nick, Ed Barkowitz, Philly.com. What was your sense of the physicality out there? Chippiness, sometimes over the line. What did you see out there?
I mean, it was physical, but I don't think it was anything too bad, really. I think there was, I mean, there was 2 plays. They were very similar. I think Ben Simmons lost the ball and took a whack at Kyle, and Pascal lost the ball and took a whack at whoever he took a whack at. Who? Joel. I think he might have tried to trip him or something. But other than those 2, I think there was some good hard play in the low post, and there was some good physical rebounding going on, et cetera, that was pretty normal.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick, Doug Smith again. Were you sort of surprised that Kyle seemed to pass up a lot of shots, had 10 field goal attempts? You need him to get more shots than that to be successful? Well,
I think I need to look at it again, Doug, a little more closely, but it felt like there was a lot of guys passing up shots, right? I think there's a couple possessions, I was like, oh, there it goes up, and it was 4 more passes would go by. It seemed like every guy that had it was open, and he kept moving it to the next guy. So, I don't know, that's unselfish on one point, but it ended up getting to be where it looked like there was just first shot was there. You just go ahead and step into it and lace it up. And that's everybody. There's not a guy we put out there if it gets swung around to him we don't want him to take it.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Kawhi